Hello YouTube, how you guys doing today? Thanks for stopping by, being a passenger on the P Reacts Daily Train. I appreciate everybody that's been coming by and helping out with the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out, especially since I'm a newer channel. Also, it helps with the algorithm. Don't forget, this is not a substitute for the original content, so go over to the original artist, watch it on their channel, give them a like, show them some love. Also, we don't redistribute any of the content, so we're following all the copyright rules. My name is P, and we'll get started on this video as soon as we see our disclaimer. Alrighty, today's video is Young Girls Love to Rock, The Warning, and it's a TEDx thing. So we're going to be watching this and checking this out. So let's get right into this.
Drown yourself in the river, bring along the other sinners, burn them with the flame.
So yeah, so this, we did one warning TEDx before, but I think they were a little bit older, so this must have been the first one, because everybody was saying they did two of them. So this must be the first one when they were younger, and this is their first time there. But so far, it sounds really great, pretty cool. I think this is River Soul, the song. I think we heard that once before, but I think Ale was singing it, and then this time Danny's singing it. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Don't be afraid. light in your eyes. It's your nice to cover your mind. I know you're confused, but your ways never work for us. So now you must choose to win or lose. I can see the light. Now you're safe and forever. Hang up on me for the same. But stay with us to win or I can see the light. The way you take control your mind. I know you're afraid of what's to come. Just go with us to win or after every soul.
Very nice song. I like that one. I like that part when I can see the light in your eyes. When they started that was pretty cool. That's about one of my favorite parts of the song there.
Hola, buenas tardes. Somos The Warning. Estamos súper contentos de estar aquí. Hello, good afternoon. We are The Warning. We are so excited to be here. This is my sister Daniela. She's 15 years old and she plays the guitar. This is my other sister, Paulina. She's 13 years old and she plays the drum. I'm Alejandra. I'm 11 years old and I play the bass. My sister Daniela is going to tell you a little bit more about how we started the band.
Thank you, Ale. Wow, where do I even begin? Well, the three of us started since we were very little. I was like 5 and Pa was around 3 when we entered a summer program for music initiation. You could tell right away that we loved it. We were always looking forward to our music lessons. And well, Ali was barely a year old, so she didn't enter with us, but she eventually learned the same stuff we did. Our parents noticed our love for music, so they asked us, "Do you want piano lessons?" And of course, we were thrilled. We said yes. And so we started, and we actually started playing classical music. But then the rock band came in. My dad bought the game for us, and we literally wouldn't stop playing. It was so awesome. Pa was always on the drums, I was on the guitar, and well, I was still too young to play, but still she enjoyed watching us. And I remember thinking at the time, how cool would that be if we could do it for real, you know? So when I was about 8 years old, my dad asked me yet again, "Do you want to play another instrument?" Without leaving the piano, of course. And I said yes, and obviously I chose the guitar. Later on, Pau chose the drums, and Ali chose the bass. Although, curiously, she first wanted to play the harp, right, Ali? I don't know where that came from, but yeah. I will always remember the first time we played together as a band. It was so nerve-wracking. I wouldn't stop shaking because it was all new to me, and it was our first time playing in front of, well, a large audience. It was
Kind of a good thing that Ale didn't decide to play the harp after all. Went for the bass instead. Can you imagine they're on there, they're playing their instruments, and Ali's over there with the harp? That would be kind of funny.
I'm playing in front of, well, a large audience. It was just our friends and family. But um, it was so cool because once we got on stage, all the nerves kind of went away when we started playing the song. And I was having so much fun. And I remember saying to myself, this is where I belong. I mean, this is where we belong. And from that point on, we were just 3 girls with a big musical dream. So yeah, and also, I really appreciate being able to have this band with my sisters, because when I was at the 5-week program at Berklee College of Music last summer, we got to play with different people, and I was so surprised at how difficult it really was to organize ourselves and share our opinions, because I barely knew the person I was playing with. So yeah, I really value being able to play with them. Well, I mean, we do have disagreements a lot, really, but it's easier to talk about them and kind of figure things out. So yeah, and there's really no one else I'd rather play with. Thank you. And so, yeah, that's kind of our story. And also, our parents have helped so much. Really, all of this couldn't be possible without them. We can't be grateful enough. And it's funny, really, because a lot of people think they're musicians, and they're really not. We're kind of the first musicians in the family. But yeah. And well, that's our story, and we're very excited to be here and make this experience part of it. Thank you. Our next song is actually a cover song. We like it so much we decided to play it for you. This is The Pretender by the Foo Fighters.
Ollie's over there just jamming away, just swinging her head around. Oh, pretty cool. I like it. Very nice. That was really good there. Um, yeah, they did a great job on that song. Very good song, by the way, too. Yeah, they did a great job at it, especially at that age, too. So, man, yeah, very nice. Let's get back into it and see what else they're going to say.
You know, something that's super important to all of us is all the hard work behind this project. You know, this didn't appear out of thin air. We had to work for many days, many hours, many years. We sacrificed not going to parties, not hanging out with our friends, and most of our free time. Oh, sorry. And and a lot of people ask us, why do you even do this? Why do you even waste a second of your time on this? It's not like you're gonna get anywhere. You're just wasting your time. And some people even tell me, you're a girl, you can't play the drums. That's only for boys. And stuff like that, you know? And and the reason we do all of this, the reason we spend so much time on this is because we love this. Because this is a passion. This is not just some hobby. This is something we want to do for the rest of our lives. And and something that we really want to transmit is that you can do whatever you want if you work hard for it. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy, young or old. Music is for everybody. Do what you love. Break the boundaries. Work hard for it.
Yeah, very nice message there. Never make excuses, just do what you feel and then make it happen. That's all there is to it.
We haven't achieved all of our goals yet. We still have a lot of work to do. We will feel satisfied when, with one of our songs, we get to inspire someone the same way other songs inspired us. You know, that song that you play over and over again because it gives you goosebumps or it makes you feel something special. All of this work has brought us moments to be proud of, like our EP on iTunes that is called Escape the Mind. Those were the very first songs we ever made. It was meant as an experiment to find our own sound, and as a result, the songs came out in very different genres. One of those songs that is called Free Falling, we found out that it was going to be in the new Rock Band 4. We were shocked. It was amazing when we found out. We were speechless. So it's awesome because all of this started because of the Rock Band. It inspired us to start a band. So it's awesome that it's now on the Rock Band, our song. It's just incredible. For this year, we're trying to make a complete album, and one of the songs that you're going to be able to hear in our future LP is our last song, Exterminated.
Everything's gray all around me is decay. Darkness invades me again.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's back that up so it's not. Whoops. There we are. Okay, yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. That was just as good as the other one we watched. Yeah, last song, I never heard that before. Extermination or something like that. They said it was called or something like that. But yeah, so thank you for that suggestion. That was from a subscriber suggestion. And you beautiful people, have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.